All right, everybody, welcome back to Blueprints, where I'm a little bit sick. Hopefully you can't hear it, and I'll mute all the, coughs and stuff if we get any. But my brain might not be working too well either. We get a compass and a magnifying glass. That's a start, all right. What we need to do today, and here's where the brain's getting a little slow. I don't think there's anything to actually do on this, but I don't think I've ever done it. Be interesting if the sweepstakes described what it was, but we already know that from one of the books. Does it show you the number? It doesn't show you the number. Oh, it does. Look at that. Does it get any bigger? I don't think so. Well, you can't hold it and show it. Anyways, we want to get some reroll dice to reroll the outer room. I believe for a classroom is where we're up next, because some of this right here, the old castle thing, looks an awful lot like, well, not English, which means I think we need to take more notes in the classrooms about to look for these words specifically, these bottom ones, and oh boy, I messed up the thing. Those guys. Because yesterday we looked at something interesting in the rotunda description. Basically because I was looking for any kind of secret, and that might be the only secret with the rotunda, if I can find it. Is it? It's not a found floor plan, is it? Where the hell is it? There it is. It's room 4. But yes, rotunda means clockwise room in a Rajend. Now, if you take ROT and go backwards, you get Tor, which is right there. So that could mean counterclockwise if Unda is room. I don't know, but we might have to look at the language classroom again. So I don't think we know what lore is or et. It's not English. This clearly says add 6. Which maybe we're supposed to look at it as one thing, maybe not. And this, CIX, pretty close to SIX, but who knows what that is. It could very well be Roman numerals, which I guess we can write down real quick. That would be 109, which is a valid time on the clock that we think is related to this, right? I guess we could try that really fast. Hang on. We go down. Where is this? Right, it's by chess. It's after the chess room. I was like, my brain's not working today. We got to go over here. We got to take the little elevator. That's no problem. The tunnel is still closed until it's open. There's a strange blue door that we know nothing about. So that's going to stay closed until we find something. But let's go down to the old chess room, which is not this one. It's going to be this one. There we go. We come through the hole in the wall. We get the castle thing. We open this by castling. We get some music. That's for sure. This looks an awful lot like the rotunda as well, which I don't know if that's supposed to be a clue or what, but I feel like it is. We completed all these. We opened a thing, right, with a phrase by not having any items at a certain time or whatever and coming down here. And then we get a time. Now let me make you 109. You don't do anything. Oh, and then this pretty clearly also tells me it's the castle thing again, just in case you weren't sure. This is the same castle grid that's right here, obviously. 109. Add 6. We can add 6, right? That takes us to 115. The rest of it, we don't understand though. Presumably, there's something there. We just don't know. But we might have to hit this several times. It also has the infinity, right? If this is related to room 8 somehow, it could be. Room 8 in the gallery. Because the infinity doesn't show up anywhere else, I think, except for here in room 8. Yeah. But I don't know. There might be multiple steps we have to take with that. Or well, we can't. There's really nothing to read vertically, right? You have castle, which we did. Then this step. Am I drawing in black? How did I do that? I don't understand anything about this damn Photoshop. There we go. We're drawing in white again. But IDIOOT means nothing. XDXRRT means nothing. This way we at least get words, which and a number at the beginning. So I assume we read, across from here on out, but we'll see. We'll try to get the classrooms. We need like some reroll dice just to make sure we can get the schoolhouse. So we want to aim for like a boudoir early, basically, because we have the dice upgrade, whatever that one is called. Because for me it just says boudoir still, but whatever. And yeah, you know what? I think I just remembered I had an upgrade disc at the end of the last episode that I didn't use, did I? I don't even remember where we got it from. Whoops. Maybe I think it was the vault. And that vault should stay open. It was the vault with the sanctum key. So we should be good to get that whenever we get a vault again. Anyways. Den seems pretty great here. No trunk. Solarium early. I'm just gonna snag it. That could do some stuff for us. No special items, just the old dig spot. Boiler room, not that interesting. Mechanarium won't have any doors in it. You'll have the one we come in. Boiler room, Like, I'll take the gems. We don't need to fill up the house, so kind of whatever. It's a little quiet, eh? It's not an empty box. Ah, God, I hate it. It's at maximum difficulty now, and everything has 2 phrases now. The gems are not in a black box. Okay, well, screw it. We get the 2 keys. This was not an empty box. You are correct. We'll take the treasure trove. That's going to be a lot of money. We might be able to do something with that. And we get to unlock this again. Green memos and blue boxes are sometimes false. This I think we can trust unless we've seen something in the past that says, hey, red memos in this box with the white box with that symbol are false, and it's a whole mess. I don't know what we're going to do about this, to be honest with you. I might just have to, like, Google what all the notes say, because it's a little excessive. I was at some point like, hey, I'll just go back through the videos. This damn thing is annoying. We've seen this, 15 times? We probably opened the box 13 or 14 times. It's a nightmare. 134 coins. That's big showroom technology. A drafting studio we really don't need. Take the commissary. I think, yeah, there's no reason to take a drafting studio. We have all the rooms. The safe, we could read the safe note. I think we already have fairly recently. I'm going to take all these gems. And we've read the book, I believe, for, a second or third time. The drafting strategy book, so I think we're okay there. Maybe we'll take it at some point soon just to double check, but wasn't really the best time for it. Let's smash this guy open. Nice to have a sledgehammer once again. A couple keys. Planetarium is something, but we're going to hit our 50th star today, so we really just want the observatory. Throw down the conference room here just to work, and we can take it. We don't have to go in it. We get a watering can and a hall pass. We lose the magnifying glass. Damn it. We metal detect something somewhere. Is it under? There it is. Lost it found. The chest. Okay. Is this always here? We know that part, but... Anyways, we get a hall pass. It's okay, right? And then the watering can is also just okay. The gallery will let us see room 8, so we might be able to find something with it. And we get, you know, obviously the solved puzzle rewards from long ago. This thing is a mess to figure out, man. This sucks. But even with that, the rotunda thing, this involves that, right? Because you reverse the red and... Oh, God. Thin K is pretty obvious. Real eyes is kind of funny because they don't realize that's there, and then Ruminate's just a nightmare to figure out. And then what else helped us here? Something to do with the skin, I think, or the... Right, skin, fin. You get the in. Oh, God. What a nightmare. I don't think we're in... Yeah. We can only use roommate on the 8th rank. Observatory, though. We get our 50. What's it gonna be? This has been a while in the making. The inkwell. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. To reroll, essentially. It's interesting. I don't think we want to use it. I think we've gone too far to even get the schoolhouse today. Now that I think about it, I am going to spread this money, though. We might be able to do something with money still. And that should be interesting. So let's spread gold. We can run the lab experiment as well, or we probably should do the office. Or sorry, the security room. We could try an experiment that'll get us money. Because today might be just money. And we try to force a showroom. So let's grab a lab. The key card, you know, not having one might be a problem, but we also might get one. Gain 1 star? I mean, sure, and then we can... Let's mess with it. Let's mess with it. Okay, get me the hell out of here. I don't think we're doing the classroom, but whatever. Closed exhibit. I get keycard locked. That can't really happen right now. I wonder what happens if I look in the observatory again today, because our stars have gone up. That's interesting. Maybe it only goes up tomorrow. Probably. Let's ignore our keys. We can put a room 8. No, we probably shouldn't. Let's do a parlor and then a room 8 if this is locked, which it probably is. And then it'll tilt upwards. We got 3. Right, that's the deal with room 8. We got the trophy. Just wanted to see... Is there anything related to the tomb downstairs? The animals, the sins, the 8, the nails? I don't think so. It's very interesting that it's the same symbol. And we've only seen the symbols in these 2 places. Well, we can try, I don't know, just getting a sauna for fun. Maybe we can do some freezer action again today. That's locked and we're out of keys. Okay, well, we still might be able to classroom, but I don't think so, but maybe. We could spend stars to reroll, which is actually Very interesting. And the classroom does not cost gems anymore. We have 3 keys, so we can do this for sure. Black box contains the gems. Let's see if you're true. Let's see if you're true. Okay, whatever. Let's get our keys. You could actually turn right around, which I think I'll do, just to grab this corner room. If it's a conservatory, I might take it. Of course, it can only show up in the corners. No, it's a freezer. We do want to try to melt the thing. And we can get a sauna at some point so that we can unfreeze our accounts here. So maybe it's not the worst. That requires a power hammer, not a sledgehammer. Good to know. Yeah, let's go outside. Maybe we get the schoolhouse, maybe we don't. We can't. Well, we can reroll with the stars. So there's something there. We're going to look through this again today at 53. Does that change anything? No. Okay. Well, I mean, if we can keep getting stars clearly. It doesn't cap at 50. So I assume we'll see the inkwell again later. In combination with some other things. Let's get our money from the office. Right, I can't gain money right now. That doesn't really help. Goodbye. It just kind of deletes it. That's fun. I don't have a shovel, do I? No? Okay. Yeah, we go through the commissary. We come down here. Can't lose money either. The pink symbol on those boxes in the treasure room. I don't know what to do with those. The treasure trove, sorry. The pink symbol is interesting. When have we seen... What is, like, that pink diamond? Is it... No, it's not one of the realms, because Nuance is the diamond. They're green. Anyways, let's try to get the schoolhouse. The shrine is tempting because we have the cursed thing. We can get the shrine another day, though. We don't really care for the trading post. Even though it's not the greatest schoolhouse classroom day, it might be because of the star redraw. Technically, I can just force 9 classrooms to happen. I don't think I need to go in, but I will. Kirby, you know about the notes. This has nothing on the angels, do they? I think we've already seen this. Within a timely manner is very interesting as well. Okay, we have 37 steps, which is not a lot, but it's enough to exist. And where are our doors? Our doors are gonna be technically out of the antechamber if we can get in. The foundation chapel entrance. Okay. And we've already burned quite a few rooms out of the pool, so the classrooms, I guess, will technically be easier. Thank you for the apple. This one, I think we've figured out everything with the colors. I don't think this tells me anything, but... Well, we have to come through here. This one will tilt. Grade 2, I'll take your apple. No items. Look at the colors. That is correct. Look at the colors. Very important. You could technically adjust the way that we could rotate it because we had the dovecote, but whatever. Pink is multiply, purple is divide. There might be some meta stuff to that, but whatever. This one just says steam, right? H2O is steam. That's the only answer nobody got right. Mrs. Peterson. FUN 992.7. Maybe something to do with the chemistry. A lot of classrooms. I haven't needed to re-roll. Now this one The maps have quite a lot. I don't have a magnifying glass anymore. That does kind of suck. Let me get in real close. See, there's a rot right there, and this is going clockwise. So I think yes, that does tell us clockwise is rot. I'm going to assume towards counterclockwise, unless we see differently somewhere. Do you have anything on you? You have like the planets, which I don't think matter, but we might be tested on those. And these guys, the symbols, the moon. I don't see anything else on here. Eclipse. Okay. Okay. It's interesting. This map refers to it as Orinda Aries, huh? But maybe, I don't know. That's you know, old map. Museum. Okay, I don't think anything's in here. Okay, classroom's going the right way. Keep taking them. Lucky rabbit's foot, I'll grab ya. This is just like art and drawing. I don't think it really... anything here would matter. Clearly it's about the art puzzle, art class. Yeah. Which we've still never solved. I just want to put that out there. But I think this is related. If we count 8... crack 8 saves. We've opened all the saves. I don't know if it matters. Maybe I'm missing something there, but I don't know if we're ever going to finish that. The vault will get us the upgrade disc. A showroom is interesting. And archives is interesting, but obviously not. I would love a 4-door room, or I'd just love... Boudoir could do something for us. It tilts the other way, because we have access to those 2 rooms already. So I'm going to take the boudoir. I'll take the gem. I'll take the dice. And then we'll keep going. Ooh, I only have a prism key. Okay. That's fine. If we get like a normal bedroom, or... yeah. I just hope this one isn't locked, because, uh-oh. Okay, well, there's a key. The sauna will unfreeze me. I don't think it's close enough to the freezer to do anything, though. Oh, I should have taken the armory for the torch. Do we need to be unfrozen? I don't know if we care about that. I think we just want more classroom. And we got it. I don't know what I'm doing. We just need to get to 9. Now, we know about the slides on this, right? We know pretty much it says war between Orinda Aries and Fen Aries. Red guys win. Red guys win, take over. I don't really know what that's saying. And then obviously blue and yellow joined in. Thank you for the gem. I think we know some about that. Is there anything else? History is penned by the victors? Yeah, sure is. We'll take these. We'll take another classroom. That'll take us to 7. 7 is the advanced math, which I think we kind of have down. Ish. Locked door is not promising. If we see a locksmith, we might have to take it. But we at least get to 8. It's gonna suck if I get locked out. Okay, 8 is language. Do we see lore or et? That's really the big thing we're here for. If we get the test, whatever, right? Lore is word. Where's my pen? Where to put the pen? There it is. We believe this is counterclockwise. Maybe we'll find it here, so I'm not going to write it down yet. I also spelled it wrong. Because rot is clockwise, for sure. ETT, do you say anything about that? Do any of these say anything about that? Tree trunk. East is at. East is at. Okay. That might be it, because we know this. Counter. I'm just gonna draw like a. Sure, that's counterclockwise. Add 6 is self-explanatory. So when we go back there, we can do that, and that makes sense. There's directions on the clock as well. There's north, south, east, and west. So if it's counterclockwise, word east. How do we turn this into a sentence in a different language? Counterclockwise towards the east word? Sure. Classroom, there's 9. No rerolls needed. Okay. Final exam. Please take a seat. We have 30 minutes. Oh, crap. Really? To read the instructions to your exam has begun. You will know 30 minutes. Okay. Oh, hell. Okay, we can't click off. Related to the 8 grades. If you do not know, skip back. This is open book exam. You may retrieve information from the other rooms. 30 minutes after you've completed your exam, it will be graded remotely and results the next day. Okay, we have 30 minutes. I don't see anything else in this room. Graduation, 8 years. Okay. Let's pretend like we're in the seat. Sam left his house. It's, what the hell? What the hell? 5 hours west. Past 8 flags. You turn north at Tanner Fork. Oh, God. Trinsdale. Essentially, what country? I'm going to assume red. The scenario above, where does Sam live? I don't know. Let's assume Oris, because from the thing we saw earlier, I don't know. I don't have time. We can look at other things later. Orange's hallways, easy. You know what? Screw. Okay, I can't uncheck. Least patriotic room pairing. That's pretty patriotic. That is greenhouse and Kararka. Kararka is not green. We know nuance is green. Garage is purple. Okay. 3, I believe, is a banana. 5 minus 5 times 2. 0. 5 times 2. 10. I don't know the order in which to do this. Oh, God. 5 times 2. 10. 2 times 2. 24. Sure. 5 minus 2. There's 3. 15. 16. Subtract 5, 11. Sure. It's on the paper, right? Oh my God, it's all math. Hang on. It's just carbon. Duh. Helium. Oh crap, what's below helium? We can go back and look. I don't actually know what's below helium. I think it's oxygen. Mount Holly, that's funny. I don't think LL is a thing. We can look at that. Argon. Which element could not be used in the spelling of clues? Chlorine is not an element. Chlorine is an element. Yes, Cl. Radon should just be R, or maybe it's N or something. No, N is whatever. You're U. You're C. Let's go radon. Cl U C. Okay. There's only 2 on the top. It's hydrogen, helium. Okay, lake, we can get that. How many cities? We can maybe get that. Not near Fen Aries. Arch Aries is. Kararka is all the way on the left. Arch Aries is the mountain. Raja is... I gotta look at the map. Hang on. Pulling out the notes. What realm is directly north? It's going to be Fen Aries, technically, because... Wars. We are in... Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Aries. Two pieces of art would be paired to B. Oh, maybe this tells me the answer about some things, but it's gonna be Bale Ale for sure. We can look at grade 5. Wait, what? Face Ace. Realize is not. Trinsdale, I guess, is. But Realize is in the gallery. What the hell is this asking? Orinda... right, this whole thing is Orinda Aries. This is Orinda the Angel. Well, what the hell is BIMR? Well, no, I suppose it's a... It's an art puzzle. I just don't understand what they're asking. How many questions do we have? We have 50? 46, of course. I thought I could use the arrow keys, but no, there we go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. After the war. Okay, that's what the slideshow is about. We have time. I believe... Hang on, we have a note about this? I believe it is 22 years, right? Son of a... I can't select... There we go. I believe it is 22 years. First capital city... Be Reddington, I don't know. Dirigible is going to be nuance. I believe that's a term used for a blip. Uh, 36, right? We know that's squared. This is going to be 9 minus 3. I'm pretty sure it's 6. I don't know if you can do the negative. I don't know. I don't know if we ever learned what that shape means, but we can go back and look. There's a word for house. House is hue. I kind of felt like it was already. I'm looking at the notes down there. Hang on. Evade. That might be on the picture on the thing. We can find that out. Priest train bell can be translated. Very, very long name. Count me out. Oh, right, there it is. In or is at. At is definitely east. In at east. Sure. 8. Perfect. What the hell is this asking? Mathematically perfect. The secular sphere held that this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. 46 isn't one. So it's asking 64, which maybe. Like 10. Oh, but then squared? Or is 10 squared 100 or 100 squared? Like the square root of 8 squared? I don't even know what they're asking. I don't think we're doing too good. What do we got to find out? Hang on. Let's go back to the beginning. We can look at the math here. That's fine. So this is 10, 40 divided by 5 is going to be 8, 4, 1 minus 3 times 2. Let's say it's -6. -6 plus 1, 1. Look, just because the answers aren't the thing, are on the thing, doesn't mean it's right. That's a lesson for you. -1 times 8, -8 divided by 2. What the hell happens when you divide a negative number? I don't remember. -4, let's just go 1. Maybe that's right, maybe that's wrong. Okay, wait, yeah, let's go all the way back. I'm gonna assume it's red. I don't know. Maybe we can find Trinsdale at noon. 4 flags with the same color. Yeah, I assume he stays in Fen Aries the whole time. Hallways are definitely orange. Greenhouse and Gargoyle is wrong. I'm pretty sure it's banana that's plus 3 steps. Maybe it's apple. Which would mean red or green. Okay, element below helium. The not real one out of Mount Holly. The lake. Population, which I don't know if we know. Grade 5 art. Pry Fan Bride Jungle. This. The ruler. The railways. The capital. Where the war ended. Language. Okay. How many steps? We have 57 steps. We don't have to get it all in right now. Nivate. I thought it was back there. Crap. Okay, start of gate. Which one is this? This is the advanced math. This is the slideshow. This has some stuff on it. Hang on. Okay, could be any of these. Yeah, I believe the fifth era is when the railroad was collapsed, right? Because this looks like they're destroying it. Yeah, they're taking access to the wood in the middle, so I think they are destroying it. Okay, we have flan, pry, something. Okay, we have deer, we have stag, pry, flan, car, plain, bride. So we have pry, flan, bride. It's the fourth one. I'm going to turn around. We have the steps to go back and forth. Let's put in a couple more questions here. Pretty sure it's the start of gate. I don't know if that's an option. Okay, we have to look at chemistry again. Pry, flan, bride, jungle is not one. Not sure about this yet. It must be the 6th era, because the 5th era ended the war, right? We're just gonna put General Teskin, whatever. Capital City, the end of the war, the final battle. Yate means gate. Nev mean new. Okay, so it is Newgate. Trainvale. You have a very long name. I think it would be this. It ends in am. Oh, look, the notes are on the screen. It's on there. That's large. What is name? I think we have it somewhere. We can double check, but this is the only one that has am in it. Count. I don't know yet. I don't know what the hell that's asking. Trainvale. Branches of the tree are old. Ventraven. Branches of the tree are old. Hang on. to look at chemistry. We need to look at geography. Population. Something with Arinda. Crap. Where is it? Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation? My tree's not very old. Hang on. I'm stupid and I'm a little sick, so I'm losing it. Ven is old. Tree. It trays tree. So I believe it is the one that says the tree's very young, which is not old, you know? Tree. Yeah, it has to be old tree. Oh, maybe it's actually D. I can't click anymore? Am I locked in on these? Oh hell, I'm locked in on these. Oh. I didn't know that. We have to learn what the diamond is on the thing. Count me out. Count. Don't have a count. Expect an L and a VO. Okay, we have to look at chemistry, we have to look at geography. That's the last couple things here. And math. You know me, right? Me is lay. Sure. Yeah, there's no erasing. Okay, so we have to look at math, geography, chemistry. So I'm going to be back here. Geography. Let's go look at chemistry. Okay, there's only two in the top row. We're looking for MT HOLLY. I don't think LL exists. Y does. HO should. I don't know what it is. MT, I don't know where it will be. Hang on. And then what's below helium is neon. For MT. There's MT. Okay, so it's not that. It's not Y. Is there an MO? I think it would be over here if it was here. Looking for it. There's HO. So it is definitely LL. Okay, I could have told you that, but just to double check. And then it's neon for the helium one. I gotta come back. Otherwise I'm gonna forget. And we have steps, so we're fine. Advanced math, I gotta look at you. Neon. LL for sure. Okay. How many cities are larger than Reddington? City of Fen is next to what? Okay, everything up to here is good. And then you're confusing. Okay. So the lake next to Fen, and how many cities are larger than Reddington? Okay. Morning Bay. I don't know if we can tell size from this room. Yeah. Forest looks a little bigger. Fen looks a little bigger. Just the square. Fen, Oris, Morning Bay. Okay, let's run back. Little low on the stabs. The bedroom helps. Music's very interesting. Morning Bay. Let's go 2. I gotta look at the map for this region again, what that's actually called. I'm just gonna do this. Battle. The deciding battle is very interesting. I don't know if we know about that from anything else. Like the slideshow here, or these questions. Just looks like it's in a town. Is that necessarily the final one, or is it the final one this? No. They party at the Capitol. Yeah. Okay. And math. What does the diamond mean? I don't know if we ever figured that out. I don't think so, because I didn't write it down. You both have 19. You have 2. Are you the one that you're the one that does pretty good? 8 out of 10. I don't know if you have time to figure this out right now. 19. How do you get that from this? It's not the square root, right? I don't know what the hell the square root of 12 is. We have to guess. We have 8 minutes. And then Orinda we can just kind of look at. I need to look at the map one more time, I think, for that, but... The deciding battle, I assume, would be Orinda on the southern shores. Let's go with the fan. Okay. No. Oh, right. Okay, so it would be... I think it means reverse the thing. So if it's just 12 in the square by itself, I think it's 21. I think that's what we came to. We have 8 minutes. I think that'll work. We know about the rounding. This just means round to 1. So it's already 3. It's just 11 times. The 11 divided by 3? Or no. Yes, 11 divided by 3, then round. So that's going to be like 3.75 round up to 4. Dear God. Okay, 4 squared, 16, plus 5, 21, times 2, 42. And then just minus 1. I think it's 41. Okay, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be 21. 100, we're going to round to 100. No, because you do it at the end. Or some crap. I don't know what. Okay, so hang on. 5 divided by 2. 2.5 times 3. It's going to be 7.5. Round up to 10. Then I think we do this whole chunk. So this is just going to be 10. We have -1 times 6, or -6 plus 100, round to 100. So 100, we just have 100. We have 10 times 100? That doesn't seem right. So hang on, this is 10 minus 1. 9 times 6. 54. 140. I think we just ran to 100. I don't know. Your random one's very confusing. Is that our last question? Yes. Okay, we have 50 steps. We're gonna go look at the map again. We should be able to get here in time. We can't do anything else today. Because we can go up. We can keep going up, but we can't leave the house, certainly. Okay, we need to look at what this whole section is called. This is just Orinda. So they're just showing me Orinda and Orinda as the art. That's what I don't get. And the whole planet is... Oh, I see. Eastern Hemisphere. Western Hemisphere. That's what they're saying up here at the top. That makes sense. Because we know what Et is now. So they're just showing me Orinda, which is the whole eastern continent, and Orinda the Angel. How do I pull anything out of the words that are the same? We've never done that with the art. Maybe we needed to. I don't really know. So let's just move to it. Orinda. Okay, well, there's not a B in either word. There's an I. There's no M. There's no R. What would you get? Like Orinda or Orinda or... I don't know what you're asking. Because this is Orinda the Angel, is it not? We have 3 minutes. We could spend 3 minutes here. Right, we can absolutely spend 3 minutes here. What are you asking? We just pick, right? Because hang on, let me look at the old note page where we wrote down the names of the angels. It's gonna be somewhere. Probably pretty far down. Right, not this one. What was the music room nonsense? Orinda is the scepter. Yes, and this is also Orinda Ares. Unless Orinda Ares versus Orinda Angel. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, but I'm just picking B. Complete. We've answered all the questions. It will be graded tomorrow. Cannot change any answers. We can look at the... Nope, it's gone. Okay, so all we do now is lose. We don't want to spend any more stars. No, we can't take the drafting studio. We can't spend gems. That's fair. We could reroll for like a freezer. Sorry, not a freezer. A melter, a furnace. We can't spend gems. Can't get gems. We could roll in a planetarium again, or yeah, there we go, a sauna. Sauna will melt me. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have done that, because now I would want to carry over all this to tomorrow. And we obviously can't get back to the freezer. Okay, I've screwed that up again. The freezer might be our play for buying out the showroom. That's very interesting. That saved me, huh? Okay, it brings you back if you get steps after you die. I didn't realize that, because look, I'm blacking out. Boom. So I guess that means if you enter a nursing station with 0, you'll live. Which is a good thing to know. I thought once it started fading, you're done. But there's the schoolhouse. And we'll leave it for tomorrow to find out how we did. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow to do that. And, again, try the castle thing. Because I think, know how it works now. Which is interesting. And that's it. I'll see you tomorrow for the next one.